to support financial inclusion efforts, it has to provide incentives that makes the Ghana Stock Exchange competitive. Because remember that we are competing with many exchanges, not just in Africa, but also throughout the entire emerging market. So when we have investors overseas who are looking to enter emerging markets, they are looking for the best destination for their investment money. And if you're not competitive, they will just bypass you and go to other markets. So some of the challenges that the market is facing now in terms of competitiveness are arising from our new tax laws, which have basically put Ghana at a disadvantage in terms of being a competitive market compared to Nigeria, for example. In most African markets, capital gains are tax-free. And so government has to continue to support the exchange to make it competitive. The market conditions have not been very conducive, particularly in terms of the macroeconomic environment. We all know about the energy crisis. You'll see, for example, that the energy crisis has taken a serious toll on the manufacturing sector of the economy, and nearly all the manufacturing companies on the Ghana Stock Exchange reported losses or heavily decreased profitability in the last year or so. So I think as we turn around the corner in resolving the energy crisis, macroeconomic stability comes up, we should see the market turning around. I think these are all, and that gives us a little bit of hope for the near future, because we can see, for example, macroeconomic turnaround coming.
The Ghana Stock Exchange recorded an overall net surplus after tax of 2.55 million Ghana cedis in 2015 compared to almost 4.2 million in 2014, which included an exceptional item of almost 2 million cedis. Meanwhile, former CEO of the Ecobank Group, Albert Essien, President of the Securities Industry Association, Reginald France, and Noel Addo were appointed independent members of the Exchange's Council at the annual general meeting. Now, moving on, Ghana Gas has hinted of the construction of a new processing plant in the country to churn out gas transported from the country's Sankofa and Ginyame fields in the Tunnel Basin of the West Cape 3 Points. The field is on the track to deliver first gas in February 2018 to augment thermal power generation in the country. But according to the communications manager of Ghana Gas, Alfred Ogbami, Ghana Gas will not process gas from the Sankofa Ginyame fields. In an interview with Joy Business, he said the processing facility was not designed to handle the volumes of gas from the Sankofa field.
Sankofa has a higher capacity than even our plant, and there's a plan for Sankofa to have its own plant, which even has a higher processing capacity than the Achabo gas processing plant. You know, the ENI Sankofa project is supposed to have its own plant, which will be higher in terms of its ability to process gas than what we have at the moment. So really, their gas will need to go through our pipeline. And if it has to go through, there would have to be an enhancement. But I do not think that we have worries there. We have some time for both the development of the field as well as the development of the onshore processing facility. But the projection now is not for the Achabo gas processing to handle the gas from Sankofa. Of course, we'll be handling the gas from the 10th field and the Jubilee field.
And that's all in business for now. Do make a date again at midday for more business news updates. Up next, sports.
And that's how I wrap up on News Desk this morning on your Joy News channel here on Multi TV. My name is Kwabna Chenche Heneboati. Remember, there's more news when you log on to www.